At last, I am back.
Talk about it, take some heat.
I'm back, and I'm maybe better. Um, I have been wanting to make videos, but I just haven't felt like it. To be honest, I just haven't felt like it. I really haven't. But something about this, I'm actually so surprised. I've never done such a thing before, which is doing a which MDZS character are you? Like, I'm so shocked. How come I've never done this before? So I was like, oh, maybe I should make a video because I really want to do this. And I was like, I might as well just make video about it because I've been wanting to make more videos just because it's fun sometimes. But there's so many. And I want to do the ones on you quiz. But there are lots I want to do actually. Ooh, this video might be long. I'm not gonna hold you. There are so many that I want to do. Oof, my mic fell. Jesus. There's this one I made my friend do. And I didn't do it because I was like, I need to do it when I do a video. Hold on. It was on UQuiz and they were like, which morally gray MDZS character are you? And I think that's so fun. Bitch, where is it? I might have to like look it up. Wait. Okay. What? According to one person. I'm gonna do a lot. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna do a lot because I just love MDZS. I'm still obsessed. Will always be obsessed. Like, I just never get tired of this series. Never, ever. Okay, we're gonna do this one, and I'm gonna just boom. I'm so excited. If you had a week to yourself, what would you do? Apply myself to my studies and physical training. Lan Wangji as answer, bitch, no. Exploring new places, visiting new sounds, and enjoying the outdoors. Girl, I'm not doing that. Well, actually, focus on family and friends, visiting relatives, and spending time with family members at home. Honestly, that sounds like me, I will say. Mainly with like friends. Love my family, but like mainly hanging out with my best friend or my one work best friend. Spend all day eating and all night drinking. Ooh, I don't know about that. I am a big back. I do like to eat. I do enjoy eating. I do. But drinking is fun sometimes, but like all night, girl, that's a bit much. Eat as many apples as possible, girl. Not little apple, not me being a donkey. See how many B and E's I can achieve in 7 days. What does that even mean? Am I slow? I might be. I don't know what that means. B and E's? Wait, am I slow? I don't know, guys. I think I'm a little slow. Okay, I think I'll just like pick this one. This seems like the most accurate option. Who is your closest confidant? Oh no. Hold on. My laptop's gonna die. We cannot have that. Wait, hold on. Okay, boom. It's not gonna die anymore. Who's your closest confidant? It's either my mom or my best friend, but really my best friend. I tell her like almost everything, pretty much everything at this point. You're going out to eat with a friend. They're paying. What do you order? Girl, usually I'm the one paying, first of all. I literally call my best friend on my phone. Her name is my sugar baby because I pay for a lot. But it's okay cuz I'm the passenger. I'm the passenger princess. She drives me everywhere. Okay. But what do I order? I just order something I would like. But like only a certain few because I am kind of picky. Like I personally don't describe myself as picky. I describe myself as particular because I'm open to trying things, but like once there's something I don't fuck with, I'm not eating it. I'm a big texture person. I'm like, ooh, if the texture's yucky, I don't want it. What's your dream home? A private secluded home. Oh, honestly, wait. Type shit. I think I like this. A private I can't speak English. What? The only language I speak and I can't speak it. A private secluded home surrounded by beautiful scenery. That sounds wonderful. That actually does sound like my dream home. Like deadass, since I was a child, I've always been like, I just want to live in the mountains with like a nice little lake and some flowers. Like that has deadass been like my dream. That sounds like the Jingxi. Girl, the place I grew up. No, ma'am. No shade to the place I grew up, but I grew up in Connecticut, and Connecticut is small. And again, I feel like it's only really nice if you're like rich. Like there are a lot of like rich people and celebrities who live there in the deep rich areas, but girl, am I one of those people? No. So personally, I don't want to go back. Like I'll visit, but girl, going back to live, it's just, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What's your favorite animal? I do love bunnies. Growing up, my favorite animals have been bunnies because one of my elementary school best friends had a pet bunny and I was obsessed and I wanted one too. So therefore I also like bunnies, and also I've been like low-key obsessed with like monkeys, just primates in general. Like bitch, I love monkeys. I loved a chimpanzee, like anything of that nature. I was into it. What else? Girl, none of this is describing. I mean, I was kind of scared of dogs when I was little, even though my grandma had dogs and I loved her dogs. But anybody else's dogs, I wasn't really like gagging over. I wasn't gagging over anybody else's dogs. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I do like dogs though. They're cute, but and birds are not like I can appreciate a bird, but like a bird is not, it's not what I need. And wolves are lying. Actually, I do like wolves. I'm not gonna lie. But like I'm gonna choose bunnies because I still kind of want a bunny pet to this day, even though they shit everywhere. So that's like a major downside. Unless I keep them outside. I guess I could keep them outside. You want to express your affection to somebody close to you. How do you go about it? I love to give gifts. I do love to give gifts. Like whenever I am shopping, or even if I make the gift myself because I like to draw. So I've like my best friend's recent birthday, I drew her one of her top ships, which is Zuko and Zutara, and I drew those two for her, and it was lovely and she loved it, and I love that for her and I love that for me. It was fun. Anyways, side note, that was so like unnecessary. I do love to go shopping, and like whenever I'm shopping and I see something that like my siblings or my best friend or maybe even my parents would like, I am very tempted to buy it, and I usually do. And yeah, I gift it to them no matter the occasion. It could just be a regular Tuesday and I'm like, here you go. So I do love to give gifts. I do. I'm not like a very physically affectionate person. Like I can be, but like barely. So I wouldn't say hug. Like I do give hugs because like if you want me to hug you, I'll hug you. But I don't consider myself like a good hugger because I'm not like a physically affectionate person for real. Oh, cooking. I do like to cook for people, but I also am pretty verbal about it. I feel like, at least to my best friend, the most. But I try to be more physical. But I think the most is like I give them gifts and stuff. Yeah. Or like words of affirmation. What is your greatest regret? Ooh, failing where I hoped to succeed. Dang, these are kind of deep. Not being honest about my feelings, hurting somebody I cared about. Dang, no, honestly, missed opportunities. I have no regrets. I don't feel guilty about any of my actions. Every uneaten patch of grass, every apple left untouched. LOL. Low-key, I don't really have any regrets in my life. At least I try not to, because I don't like to dwell on the past. I feel like that's just a bit much. Like, girl, that's a bit unnecessary. Like, the past is the past. What can I do about that? I can only try to strive for better things in the future. But this latter part just feels a little unnecessary. Like, girl, I don't feel guilty. Like, that's not to say I can't feel guilty. I just don't regret much. But I guess I could say hurting someone I cared about. I've definitely done that. What do you dream of? Girl, this is a good one. A life free of responsibility? Yes. That's why, as much as I love children, I don't think I want to have kids, because like I personally don't like being responsible for things besides myself. Like, honestly, like being responsible for someone else is like a deeply daunting task. And like, as much as I love kids, I'm like, oh, you're so cute and innocent, love you. But do I want one to be responsible for? Not really, and that's okay. Oh, my loved ones to be happy and safe. I do dream of that every day. I do. To be success. Girl, these are all good ones. Wait. Well, okay, actually, I didn't finish reading. Causing problems on purpose. See, no. Actually, I never. Actually, that's a bit much. Being famous. Oh, I don't want to be famous. That's also a bit much. I just would like to have money. I just want money. Being famous is quite dreadful, I imagine, for me. For a person like me, I would hate to be famous, actually. Especially if you're famous and you're not even like getting money. Bitch, what's the point? Why am I famous and I don't have a lot of money? That's like, girl, that feels so like that can't be. That just can't be. I would say, but I feel like having some responsibilities is good, because I feel like free of every responsibility is kind of crazy. So I'll just say my loved ones to be safe and happy. Yeah. Which of these scenarios is the worst? Having to stick to a strict study and training regimen. A regime. Yeah, that's not great. Eating gross food. That is also pretty bad, I will say. Disappointing my elders. Girl, hot take. But fuck them old niggas. I'm sorry. I don't care. Just because you're old has nothing to do with me. I'm sorry. You don't earn my respect just because you're old. Hot take. But like, I'll respect you if you respect me. But like, girl, you're gonna die soon. You're like old as hell. Why does your opinion matter that much? I'm sorry, that sounds crazy, but like, girl, that's just how I feel. Losing somebody I love. Oh, yeah, that's really bad for me. And for them, because if they're dead or something, that's also not great, unless they wanted to die. I'm so sorry. That sounds so like, but like literally, but like, is this the worst? Yeah, I feel like it is, because like, imagining losing my mom, I would kill myself. Like, why would that even, or my best friend or something, or like my sibling, something. Like, I just can't imagine such a thing. So yeah, I guess I would have to pick that. What traits draw you to a person? Ooh, talent and beauty. does draw me to people, but kindness, genuine love, and care. I mean, yeah, but like yes, but like you also have to be able to have a good conversation. But they don't have that on here. So I guess talent and beauty is nice. That is a factor. But what if you're an asshole? So I guess I would have to pick that. Like, I guess I would have to pick that answer. Finally, what's your choice of weapon? My teeth. Cause I'm a biter. One thing about me, I'm a biter. I'm a biter. I'm a biter. Winning! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm honored. I'm honored. Bitch, I love him. He is one of my absolute favorite characters of this series. He is the sweetest little bean ever. And to be quite honest, I feel like I'm nothing like him, which is so like me being compared to Wenning is low-key offensive to him because he's like an innocent little baby. Not to say I'm not great, but I'm not him. No, honestly though, wait. Because honestly, this does sound like me. You are mild-mannered, sweet. Okay, well, I don't know about that. Forgiving, yeah, I guess. I guess it depends. Though you sometimes have difficulty expressing the complexity of your feelings. No, okay, that is me. You keep your frustration and anger below the surface, and when exposed, you could be terrifying. Okay, this is me. Okay, maybe I am winning. Maybe we are twins and we see each other. Maybe that's me. Maybe he is me, and I am him. Yeah, because that's so real. People respect you for this, but you would prefer them to respect you for your kindness. True. Isolation haunts you, and the presence of a friend is always well received. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. I don't want to be isolated, but I am an introvert, and I can get tired of people very quickly. You value family and helping others above all else, and sometimes have to be reminded to seek out your own interests too. Sure, yeah. I'll take that. That was actually, you know what? I can see that. I can see me being very similar to Wenning, I guess. Okay. Let me just skip over to this one because I've been waiting to do this one. I've been waiting. There we go. Yeah, which morally gray? Bruh, it's so funny that the friend I forced to take this quiz literally got the bane of my existence. Literally, who I deem to be, he got who I deem to be the absolute fucking worst character. And if I got him, I think I might have to reevaluate my whole entire life in existence. Because if I get Jin Guangyao, I'm going to jump off a bridge. And I just want you guys to bear witness. This is my 13th reason if I get Jin Guangyao on this fucking quiz. I just want to let you know. Okay. What is friendship really? Leaders and followers, hierarchies. A false pretense in order to weave connections. They're in no use if they can't get you anywhere. A lie, because no one will ever know you. Not really. Something for the weak that cannot defend themselves alone. Ooh, dang, these all feel so like bitter and sad. Like, okay, but I kind of get it. Like, I kind of see the vision, just a little. I feel like this. I feel like I have a hard time establishing really close connections, but that's simply because I genuinely just don't like a lot of people. Not that I don't like them, but I feel like I'm the type of person who really values establishing really deep connections, and I feel like I can't connect deeply with a lot of people. That's why I'm very attached to my best friend, because she is literally everything. Okay, I was interrupted. What was I even saying? What was I saying? Oh, how attached I am to my bestie. Well, that's because we really understand each other. I feel like I really know her, and we have a really deep connection. But that's really hard for me to find with a lot of people, because a lot of people just aren't on the same wavelength. But that's okay. So I just feel like a lot of people don't know the whole of me. I feel like, is it for the money? Right, no, but money is an added bonus. Or whoever pays the most. That part, whoever pays the most, actually, is the most bearable. Girl, maybe, actually, yeah. Wait, why are there only 4 options? There are way bigger villains than these 4 options. Now, Wenruan, he's awful, horrible. His son, awful, horrible. Sushi, awful, horrible. Jin Guangshan, awful, horrible. But like, the most bearable I feel like is Sushi, because he didn't get that much screen time, so he didn't get that much airtime in the books. Like, he did, but like, girl, and he was like a lackey. He wasn't like the mastermind, so I feel like it's a little better. Next question mark. Okay, what type of bender are you? Ooh, I don't know. I feel like I would want to do like water. Yeah, or like air. No, air is cunty, girl. I don't know, air is so the ends justify the means. As long as I get what I want, I don't care what I use to get it. It has to be worth it in the end. No, real. It literally has to be worth it in the end, or I don't know how I'll live with myself, because girl, what are we doing here? What's the point? Yeah. Choose a color and clothes scheme. Pale gold and paler cream, soft as paper, almost see-through, delicately designed. Ooh, wait, dark blues. Burning red and gold, dark blues and darker blacks. Ooh, emerald. That's beauty. But maybe this one? It's like, well, actually, do I look good in green? I don't know. I feel like I do. I don't know, that's so irrelevant. Anyways, you'd rather be making art, whatever it may be, writing me, literally me, quite literally me. I love to write stories, and I love to make up stories, and I do like painting. Well, not really. Like, I like painting sometimes, but I really like drawing, and I like dancing and stuff. I don't know about composing songs. I like playing the piano, so I guess that's close. That's close enough. Eating is also a great task, but like, you can't be a big back 24/7. That's a bit much. The person you love has betrayed you. What do you do? Oh dang. I always loved them more anyways. All I was to them was a pillar of support for them to fall back on. I stay, even knowing how little I am. What? They did not grammar correctly, but that's okay. Even knowing how little I am worth. Oh wait, no, they did write it right. I just read it wrong. Okay, I'm so sorry. I apologize to whoever created this for dragging you. Even knowing how little I am worth, because I am too indebted to them to. Are they Are they dragging Wei Ying? Cause like, why does that sound like him core? Why does it sound like him core? I let them go, pretending to end on good terms, but I am cursing them as they turn their back. They will feel my wrath, and they will regret ever thinking they could get the best of me. Girl, that's too much. That's a bit much. If you actually let them go, it would never be that serious. I don't know. The type of person I am, it's never that deep. Or maybe it is that deep, but like, girl, I'm not thinking about you. After I cut you off, I'm not really thinking about you. I'm not gonna lie. I destroy them. I tear them apart, and then I tear their family apart, and then I tear their life apart. Oh my goodness. They can feel my thirst for vengeance in the afterlife. Damn! I will never forgive them, and they will never be free of me. That is a bit much. I will say that's doing just a hair too much. Just a hair. I feel like that kind of energy, the only time I would ever have that kind of energy, no, but even that, no, that's a bit much. I feel like the only time I'll have that kind of energy is for someone who's like a rapist, like a child predator, but like tearing their whole family apart is a bit, that's overboard, because their family, who knows if their family had anything to do with it. I don't know. I'm too shocked to do anything. They leave, and I let the pieces fall together on their own. Over the years, I carefully begin to plan my revenge piece by piece, pawn by pawn, until they are kneeling in front of me, begging for mercy. Girl, no, that sounds like fucking Jin Guan Yao. Girl, I don't know. All of these are like just so just not. I mean, I feel like yeah, maybe that one. I don't know though. Because I'm not super vengeful. Like, I just don't have it in me. Like, to do all that. Like, to like over the years plan revenge. Girl, that's a bit much. That's just a bit much, I will say. Family is the people I found along the way. Because just because they're blood does not mean anything. Honestly. How lonely are you? Oh. LOL. Yeah, maybe this one. Or this one. Because, but I wouldn't even say I'm alone. And I'm not lonely. I mean, it says that, LOL. But I'm not alone. Unfortunately. But I think that's the closest, I guess, sure. Who can say what's right and what's wrong? Me. Okay. I was also interrupted. We're gonna do this again. Who can say what's right and what's wrong? No one can. I make my own choices. Screw your morals and your rules. Ugh. Greater powers do. Law does it. Oh, law does. It should not be up to individuals. I do. I'm capable of making my own decisions, and as long as I get what I want, the ends justify the means. Maybe I did once, but now I follow my own code. I lost my sense of right and wrong when I lost the rest of myself. I would love to say greater powers, but at the same time, some laws just don't make sense. So I just disagree with that. know. I guess this one. I just follow, or actually, well, yeah, I'm gonna just, yeah, that one is, what's your big, didn't we have a question like this? Or was that the other quiz? I don't even remember. What's your biggest regret? My biggest regret, leaving them behind and hurting them in a way I would never be able to repair. Starting this journey in a way that makes me only able to see it through until the end. Letting myself become someone else's, letting my life lie in someone else's hands rather than my own. Not knowing soon enough, not figuring it out, not being smart enough. Hello. I'm honestly just gonna pick something that sounds like something I would probably do. Start something and just see it through to the end, because there is no other way. A song lyric that speaks to you. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Oh. Is this fucking from, what's it called? Smells Like Teen Spirit. I just, with the lights out. Wait, are those the lyrics? The way I listened to that song and never paid attention to the lyrics. Here we are now, entertain us. Wait, is this from Sweet Dreams? Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Or wait, no. Actually, I don't know. Anyways, the sweet surrender of silence forces me to live alone, locked and loaded. Where the hell is peace of mind? You're too mean, I don't like you. Fuck you anyway. Bro, I love that song. I love that song. When I wake up, I'm afraid somebody else gonna take my place. I don't know. Sure, this one. I don't know. Oh, I'm scared. How did I know? Oh my god. How did I know? I kid you not. I had a feeling I was gonna get Nihue-sang. I don't know why, but maybe it's because, like, he's also one of my favorite characters, and I feel like he's actually morally gray, because there's some characters in MDZS where people call them morally gray, and they're just evil. Like, they're just bad people. They're not morally gray. Like, people try to call Jin Guangyao morally gray. I don't care. To all the people who love that nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. To the Jin Guangyao apologists, fuck you. No, okay, I'm sorry. Not fuck you. But I don't want to hear your defenses of him. I don't want to hear your defenses of him. So many characters in MDZS are horrible, and he's one of them. There's other people I can mention. It feels like I'm just harping on him, but that's because something about him, it's just because he's like so quietly manipulative, kind of like Nihue-sang. So that does, okay, but it's different. It's different, guys. It's different. Jin, like, the schemes the schemes, and just he it's just too much. But yeah, there's just so many characters in MDZS that are genuinely horrible people, and I know people love to list them as morally gray. No, Buki, they're just awful. Like, yes, they have a sad backstory, sure, but all these niggas do. All the characters have a sad backstory. Do you see them doing the level of shit that, like, there are some people who's like, it's I can go on and on about this. I'm actually gonna cut it off here, but it's just it's something I'm passionate about because I love this series so much. But anyways, my results my result isn't Nihue song, and I had a feeling. I really did. I was like, I feel like me and him are kind of like, I see him. I see where he's coming from. And he is kind of manipulative, but I feel like he's not like manipulative and malicious in a cynical way. Like, I don't think he's evil. Like, I don't think he has such horrible intentions. Now, is he a little conniving? Yes. Just a tad. But I don't think he's like a bitch, a manipulative, but English question mark. I don't know. I don't think he's like a horrible person. I don't. He's not the best, but he's just morally gray. I feel like I feel like it's just because it doesn't help. I feel like that's just a part of his personality, that he's very like clever, and the way his brain works, he likes he you know what, we are very much alike, because I also am kind of manipulative, but not in a like not in like a dangerous, like wicked fucking cruel way. It's just like there's certain things I may do to like get myself out of something, but nothing crazy, nothing like, it's very like innocent. Well, not innocent, but it's nothing crazy. You're clever, but you're also a daydreamer. Yes, I am a daydreamer. I'm always like I'm in La La Land 24/7. You don't like having expectations thrust upon you. Oh my god. Why is this me? That is literally one of the banes of my existence. Like, I'm pretty much a person who likes to march to the beat of my own drum. And that's like something I really struggle with, is having people like feeling pressured by others' expectations on me. Cause I'm like, ooh, let me just vibe. Maybe it's because I'm a Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm very like freedom, and do whatever I want. I'm very free spirited. Especially feeling like you have to live up to them. Exactly, girl, exactly. You'd much rather leave. I think they mean lead a rebellious life, but I don't know. Yes, well, not rebellious, but just doing what I want to do. I have a lot of interests. I do, ranging from the arts to mathematics, and likely something you really enjoy, like painting. Exactly. While some might see you as an underachiever, you live a purposeful life. Exactly. Well, I don't think people call me an underachiever. It's just, I feel like I could come across as I don't have like very high goals, but really I just feel like I just want to have a calm, happy life. I don't really need much in life. I just have a lot of hobbies, and that's like the thing that gives me the most purpose in my life. For me, it makes me the happiest. So I think I don't need much to live a very happy, purposeful life. You're timid. I wouldn't say I'm timid. That's one thing I won't say. I'm not shy and I'm not timid, but I can come across as reserved. I feel like it's just the introvert in me, where if you meet me at first, I'm probably gonna come across as reserved, because I don't know, I don't like spending my energy a lot all the time. But that doesn't stop you from being steadfast and loyal to those you love, even if they can't see it. Yeah. You are a meticulous person. You would never get your revenge through a duel or any other outward way. Instead, you plan the best way to first hurt the person who hurt you, or the people you love, by hurting the people around them, by tearing them down piece by piece until they are helpless. Perhaps this seems cruel or unethical, as you have to lie and scheme your way to see your plan succeed, but you are driven by your loyalty and your love. Best of all, nobody ever suspects you. No, that's actually so real. I feel like there have been things in school where I've like could have gotten in trouble, but like I didn't, because like I said, I find ways to get out of it. Nothing crazy, but just little things. As you have to lie. Oh, wait. But you're driven by your Oh yeah, to them you are nothing but a small, forgettable being, someone who slips under the radar. LOL. They misjudge you, and you allow them to. Maybe because you don't want anyone to know you, but also because it's easier to live a life when everyone else has already set you up to failure. Then you don't have to disappoint them. Then you win. LOL. But yeah, this is very much so a great description of Nihue's song, and I do feel like I can relate to him quite a bit. Okay, should I do one more, or what other MDZS quizzes are there? I want to know. Wait, do I want to do that one? Ooh, which sect would I be in? I don't know. Ooh, are you more Wei Wuxian or Lan Wangji? I don't know. I feel like I'm a good mix of both of them. But I feel like I do relate to Lan Zhan a lot. But I don't know. I think I am a pretty good mix of both of those two. Oh, wait. Let's see this. What's this? CVS. Wait, that's his CBC, lol. Okay, Wei Ying, obviously. Correct, of course. Well, these are obvious questions. Girl. The man, I don't know. Jinling's uncle dies to bring back Jinling's uncle, who was killed by Jinling's uncle. Except not really. LOL. Oh, wait, that's funny. That's actually hilarious. Wait, so Jinling's uncle, Wei Ying, dies. Wait, no. Jinling's uncle dies to bring back Jinling's uncle. Okay. Jinling's uncle, Mo Xuanyu, dies to bring back Jinling's uncle, Wei Ying, who was killed by Jinling's uncle, Jin Guangyao. Except not really. He teams up with Jinling's future uncle-in-law to solve the mystery of the dismembered body that turns out to be Jinling's uncle, who was killed by Okay, I actually can't. With too many Jinling's uncle, I can't. He does have a lot of uncles. He does. A kid that's failing school teams up with his school crush and defeats evil, but for some reason he goes into demonic cultivation and everything goes crazy and it's a mess until the boys crush and the boys confess their love for each other. Not it being incorrect. Girl, every day beats every day, bro. Every day beats every day. Every day beats every day. Oh, one of my favorite characters, Wenning. My lovely Wenning, the ghost general. Yes. That part. What is the Sunshot campaign? It's a campaign to get rid of the sun, boy. No, I'm playing. Why did Wei Wuxian deviate into the demonic path? Well, he did lose his core, however, he was already interested in the demonic path. Kind of, sort of. Not really the demonic path. Just controlling resentful energy. So, it was kind of already, like, fate. Oh, who's your favorite character? Ooh. Bitch, it better not be someone stupid. Like, don't piss me off. I'm gonna just guess Wendy. How did I know? You know how I knew? Because they had a question about who the ghost general was, and that was like so random. So I feel like Wendy might be your favorite character, and that, folks, is context clues and process of elimination and good analytical skills. Okay, I think the last one. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna do these last two ones because I want to do another which MDZS character are you, because I want to see if I get Wenning again. Because if I get him again, it's confirmed. You are cooking and the content inside catches on fire. What do you do? Girl, I simply would not be cooking. Like, what's going on? Girl, yeah, I simply would not be cooking. This is your third attempt at the recipe. Honestly, at that point, I can't give up. Like, I have to do it again. Because, I don't know, I feel like I wasted so much time that I have to just keep doing it until it's right. Because then it feels less like a waste of time. Because if I give up, now it just feels like, I don't know, I just admitted defeat. Not even that, I just admitted to wasting all my time and just for no reason. Your loved one is frantically calling you from the kitchen. Their pan is on fire. They're flailing in panic. What do you do? Well, I'll put out the fire. And yeah, see if they're hurt. See what's going on. Your child is on the local kids soccer team, but they're not very good at it, so they've benched every game. They're pretty disappointed about this. What is the one thing you do before the next game? It's giving help them train, because it seems like if they're disappointed, it seems like they must want to be better, or like they like the game, or something is afoot. So clearly they're gonna have to train and get better, unless they don't want to do it. And if they don't want to do it, then get off the team. There's a mutual on social media who you want to be better friends with. They ask you for some fic recs. Bro, no, literally. Okay, because the way I've low-key done this before, not to be friends necessarily, but like for any fandom or any ship that I really love, I'll create a Google Drive for, actually, I'll show you. I literally, hold on. You see this? Okay, this is just a BTS folder. This is a miscellaneous folder. And then I have a Namkook folder, a Veman folder, and my beloved Wongshin folder. And then inside my Wongshin folder, I have 4 categories, which is unfinished, to my chagrin. Mpreg and ABO, because if you don't love Mpreg and ABO, something's wrong with you. Not me, you. And I stand by that. Modern AUs, and then like canon adjacent / fantasy. And in my Mpreg one, since that's like the one I head into the most, I have a modern folder for like modern Mpreg AUs or ABO, whatever. I think I might make more folders too. But anywho, I have plenty of like folders and stuff that organize all my absolute favorite fics, or fics that I really, really like, and I just download them from AO3. Side note, AO3, like, I feel like people do not take advantage of the download feature enough. That is like one of the best features of AO3, and I need you guys to start taking advantage of it. I abuse that button. I feel like so much to the point I'm like scared they'll ever take it away. Like I love the download button, because one thing about me is I'm not gonna lose this fic, because people love, especially if there's a fic I really love and it's like taking forever to update, I download them just to make sure every update. Because one thing about me is if they disappear one day and they never update again, at least I'll have a piece of the fic. Or even if it's completed and they just like delete it one day or delete their account, girl, what do I look like? I will be having that fic no matter what. Shoot. And it came in handy. So on Twitter, this person was looking for a specific Veeman story, and so I just gave them my whole Veeman folder because I knew I had the story in there. I just didn't feel like looking for it, so I was just like, here. I shared the whole folder with them, and they were very grateful, and I was like, see, it came in handy. Anyways, I say all that to say I would just give someone my whole Wangshin folder if they were interested in fic recommendations. Oh my god, that was such a long tangent, guys. Okay. Yeah, I would just send them all the fics. Just send them all the fics. Just send them the whole folder, honestly. Without context, I messaged you to say that I have not slept in 2 days. We have barely ever talked. What is your first knee-jerk response? No, literally. I would be like, are you good? Like, what's good with you? Why haven't you slept in 2 days? No, actually, that would really be my first response. I would be like, why? Like, why? Why would you do such a thing? Pick an answer knowing that it won't affect the result in any way. I don't believe you. Lan Wangji, really? Okay, you know what? I could see that too, because I do feel like I'm pretty similar to him in certain aspects. Obviously, not all. And then when it comes to Wangshin as a pair, I feel like share a lot of traits with both, or I could see myself in both of them, but I think even more so with Lanjan. Ooh, I like these tropes a lot. I really love arranged marriage trope. I don't know why. I think it's because like it's such an unfortunate circumstance, but when they try to make the best of it, it really is satisfying. And I also like the enemies to lovers or like rivals to lovers trope. So if it's like arranged marriage and they're kind of like starting off as like they don't like each other or something, it's not as strong as enemies necessarily, but or it could be paired with enemies to lovers and they are actually enemies that grow to love each other. That's always fun. But I also really like friends to lovers. Sharing a bed is cool. That's like a more one shot type of trope, I feel like, for me at least. I do like soulmates. I do like soulmates, but I like it only when it's executed in a certain way. So I think arranged marriage. Choose a statement piece. Thigh-high boots, girl. Ooh, but a leather jacket, girl. But thigh-high boots. I love a sexy thigh-high. I do. Would you sacrifice your life for love? I don't know. No, well, but like, I need more context because am I sacrificing it to help them? But would that help? Like, I just don't know. I just don't know about that. I just don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like it just depends. Choose a character you admire. Oh, Lan Yuan, my baby. Choose a someone's who deserve better. All three of them, but especially these two. Like, what happened to them was just diabolical, and Shu Yang will rot in hell. I assure you of that. How long would you wait for love? Until they move on, bro. I don't really care. Well, I'm so sorry, that sounds crazy. But yeah, until they move on. If they don't want me, then they don't want me, and that's that. Last question. Choose an emotion. LOL, anguish, determination, depression. What are these choices? I guess determination. Like, what the hell? Favorite MDZS moment? I don't know. There's so many. I think the one there are very many moments that are my favorites. But the one that immediately came to my mind was the confession scene. I think that's one of my favorites. Lanjan! See, I knew it. I was like, I feel like me and him, like, I really see him. Like, I feel like we see each other a lot. You enjoy staying out of drama. Yes, I do. And are often seen as reserved or introverted. I told you. People perceive me as being reserved at first. I feel like once you get to know me, you know I'm not necessarily reserved, but I do get tired of people quite quickly. People who know you well may describe you as stubborn but dependable. I can see that. You care a lot about the people closest to you, and although you don't enjoy being vulnerable, that's so true. Your perceptive nature shows your friends you care. I can see that. Look at me being Lanjan. So the consensus is that I'm very much so like Lanjan, and a splash of Wenning and a splash of Nihui Song as my more diabolical side, my more morally gray side, if you will. Interesting. I definitely see that. That was fun. Look at my lovely twin. That was fun. Yeah, I love MDZS. MDZS. Well, I can't talk. Yeah. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say I love it, but I do.